What's going on, YouTube? You're back with Shades, and we're going to continue Let's Play of SC2VN. Let's load up and get going. I'm not sure if I read this last time, but I'll read it again. But anyway, this story seems to be pretty fucking good. I'm not gonna lie, it's not bad. The story's alright. The characters are... I'm not sure how realistic the characters are. I've never been on, like... I've never been with, like, actual, like... hardcore game players. I've been with fairly casual ones. Like, they're competitive but not like super competitive, but whatever. So I'm not sure how realistic this game actually is, but I'm gonna give it a chance, and maybe some of you guys in the audience know. I don't know. A mixture of guilt and pride led me to spend the rest of the day at Golden Zone Fire. Between ladder games and a break for dinner, I scoped out the cafe's best StarCraft players. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like any of the Golden Zone Fire's regular patrons are much to write about. They were good players there for all-out attack, sure, but today... Most of the cafe's patrons were playing Brood War, and the ones that were actually laddering in StarCraft 2, there was only a single guy in Master League. I'm not quite sure how good that is! I'll have to extend my search outside of a single PC bang. I know what PC bang means. I guess it'd have to be a little too convenient to find a VSL caliber player so easily. I get the urge to shop at a convenience store on the way back to my apartment. There's one I've been going to regularly for my nightly fixture of sugar and caffeine. The store's blindingly bright signage is visible from more than a block away. Green capital letters spell out the store's name in English on top of a backdrop of white. Go Mart. The door's familiar chime welcomes me, and the same clerk I've seen at least a dozen times before stands formally behind a cash register. He looks a bit old to be working still. Maybe he owns the place and doesn't have the help to work the night shift. I see myself standing behind the counter in an unwanted mental image. It's a fate that it could easily await me if I failed to make it as a professional gamer. Aw, sad. I shake my head free of the thought and make my way to the refrigerated section of the store to fill my fists with cans and bottles. Some of the drinks they have may have strange names, but I'll be damned if they aren't good. I drop them on the counter in front of the old man and briefly make eye contact with him. He seems to recognize me, but he doesn't say anything to indicate it. He rings up my drink slowly, not from age or calluses, but because he's in no great rush. The store is empty aside from me, after all. 6,000 won. I swipe my credit card in the reader and depart with a polite smile, anxious to return to my apartment. The clerk returns the expression and watches me go without another word. Why does he have art? That's weird. Does it mean he's important? The only top-tier player I'm on speaking terms with is Excel, but how would I even approach the subject of getting him to leave his team for a new, untested one? Whatever, I'll figure this out tomorrow. Oh look, it's Excel! What's up, bro? What's up, bro? Sorry guys, I'm just doing something real quick. And you had to convince her? Seriously? She's been taking this up to me for the past 2 months. It's a big change, plus I just met you guys. I'd be hesitant too. Excel grins, no doubt replaying Jet's angst in his mind's eye. Getting in at the ground floor is a major plus. You were in the right place at the right time. If it works out, that is. Excel glances over his shoulder before turning his attention to me. Most teams barely pay their players anything. I've got it good for someone my age, but even I have part of my winnings taken for the team's benefit. Ouch. Luckily for Westerners, that isn't the trend that has caught on the outside of South Korea. So... I can't do it. It's impossible. Those words simply will not come. What? Oh! Axel lets out a laugh, genuine and highly amused. He tries to get his words out, and unlike me, he eventually ends up succeeding. Sorry, Mark. No can do. I'm signed with Crash to the end of the year. I'm not allowed to pay for anyone else until my contract is up. As I expected, really it shouldn't come as a surprise. I sigh, fall back into my chair, and rest my palms atop my head. I had to ask. Jet's expecting me to pick up our players while she handles the management and sponsorship side of things. Hey, well, I can help you with the next best thing. I'd be thankful for any help at all. Don't worry, I've got a short list of easy pickups, an extremely short list. He clears his throat. There's only one person on it, but hey, better than nothing, right? Who is it? Oh, straight to business. Eager for your bunk bed, I see. Trust me, Mock, you want the bottom bunk. You know from experience? Sure do. When I was 16, some up-jump Brood War clan scraped me from the bottom of the barrel and set me up in their overcrowded sweatshop of a team house. I had to sleep above someone for at least 2 years past the past a graceful retirement. I've seen solitaire players with better APM. He snored. A lot. What the fuck is APM? Average number of actions made every minute. Top players generally have at least 3. Jesus! As horrible as he's trying to make it seem, Axel sounds cooler to wistful than bitter as he recounts his first years as a professional gamer. What happened to the team? Sponsor flaked. The team didn't have the money for legal action. Coach didn't tell us until 20 minutes before rent was due. Someone stole my mousepad as we were moving out, and that was the end of my StarCraft career. Wait, no, it kept going for 7 years after that, and somehow still isn't over. Always forget that part. Excel, top Korean Terran, master storyteller. Anyway, the guy's name is Stunt, plays Protoss, he's pretty good. But, does there have to be a but? I'm sensing a but. Your butt. Ew. It's a small butt. He's incredibly cheesy and maybe a touch arrogant, and he's a high schooler, but he's good. Why haven't any other teams picked him up in that case? He shrugs. I get the feeling that Axel genuinely doesn't know, but I'm left anxious nonetheless. Still, it's important to have at least some kind of racial distribution on the team. Not in terms of foreigner or Korean, mind you, but rather Zerg, Protoss, and Terran. Do you know how I can get in touch with him? I could give you his info for a friend request, but he'd probably block you under the assumption that you're a gold seller or something. Your best bet is to find him in person at Stomping Grounds. His Stomping Grounds? What do you mean? Where? No, Stomping Grounds. It's the name of the PC bang he's usually at. Ugh, another trek across Seoul. Never heard of the place, but much less been to it. Excel takes note of my frown and wags a finger at me. Give me a second, guys, I'm gonna pop a window open. Much better. What, you fly halfway across the world and can't be bothered to walk for half an hour? Take the subway if you're that lazy. No, it's fine. I shouldn't expect this to be easy. No. Jesus. Now we're talking. Get going. I'll keep an eye out for your next player in the meantime. Ooh, transitions. Ooh. I checked the map on my phone for the second time after reading the sign for a third. This is definitely Stomping Grounds, and this is definitely not recycled background art. A deep breath helps keep calm my nerves. Jesus Christ! Seconds later, I push open the glass door and make my way inside. Ooh, it's really high tech in here. Pretty much as expected, computers, vending machines, tables, and the sound of 24 mice and keyboards. PC bangs are nothing if not similar to one another. When a shiver runs down my back, I realize the AC in here is cranked up ridiculously high. I mean, it makes sense, cause like you kind of have to keep the PCs cold, right? I read somewhere that casinos pump in extra oxygen to keep their patrons awake and alert. Maybe this place has tried to adapt the same tactic to their cafe. A middle-aged woman sits behind the front desk. She glances up at me when I pass by, then returns her attention to the magazine splayed out in front of her. A quick scan of heads lined up in front of the monitors offers me a few potential stunts amidst the sea of scrubs. By Excel's description, he's short and has bleached hair. I'm able to narrow it down quickly and confirm his identity with a look at his monitor. He's in the middle of a ladder match. And he's playing StarCraft 2 with one hand. The other is occupied with a game on his cell phone. All the same, Stunt's crushing his opponent with a rush build, and by the look on his face, he takes great pleasure in that fact. His enemy sends a salty one-liner before dropping out of the game with a GG. Stunt grins wide and puts his hands behind his head, satisfied. After checking the post-game stats, he glances over his shoulder and then spins his chair around to find me watching him. Sup? You want something? Looks like a kitty. Looks like a kid. Yeah, you're Stunt, right? That's me. And who are you? I'm Mock. Stunt lights up, stands upright, and places a hand on his hips all at once. Right, you're that... Oh, God. Right, you're that foreigner that Excel messaged me about. Was starting to think you wouldn't show up. Let's get this bet match going. Hey, everyone! The bet match is on! What? Damn it. Really, Excel? Before I can attempt an explanation, a crowd of 6 or 7 middle school-aged kids form behind Stunt. I don't see myself talking my way out of this. Bet match. Bet match. Right. That's me. Yes, that's what I'm here for. A foreign girl's going up against Stunt? Is this a bet match or a donation? When will they learn? He's the cafe's best player. Hey Stunt, will you buy me a juice with your winnings? Stunt ignores the peanut gallery and takes a step forward, sizing me up. Judging by his appearance, it looks like he just started high school. I'm almost a head taller than him. Excel said you were down for a 15,001 bet, but come on, you can do better than that, right? How much were you thinking? 25,000. 25,000 is a much better number, wouldn't you say? Come on, You had to drag your ass all the way over here to play. Let's make it interesting. That's what, $20 or so? I have to skip a few trips to Go-Mart, but I can't risk having him turn me down. Okay, fine. 25,000. What are we gonna do about maps? Best of 3, right? Nah, best of 1 is fine. My time's too valuable, and in a show of good faith, you could pick the map. Excel wasn't kidding around about this kid's cockiness. Whatever, at least I could choose a map with a long rush distance. I find a seat at a computer nearby, though not so close that we could catch a glimpse at each other's screens. A locked-down window stares back at me as I sit down. Of course, I need to pay to use this PC, but before I can head back to the front desk, Stunt slides in front of me and takes the mouse. Yo, I got it. Consider it an investment for the money you're about to give me. He unlocks the machine with a few clicks and an entry of the password. Huh, that works. After I thank him, he slinks back over to his setup. Stunt shares a few confident words with the underage crowd behind him, and then throws his headphones on. I host up a game and toss him an invite. It's not long after that I'm staring down at my base and 6 workers. Young, untrained talent favors unorthodox play, bad taste in hair dye. Cannons, 2-gate, 4-gate, blink, proxy robo, proxy stargate. There are a dozen different ways that Stunt could end this game early. As a precaution, I scout around the interior of my base and ensure that I'm not being cannon rushed. And I discover I am. Just outside my vision range, dangerously close to my worker line, a cannon finishes building. Some losses in the defense are inevitable, but if I handle this well, it should put me ahead of Stunt. It's gutsy of him to risk a best of one on a strategy like this. Practically all I have to do is scout to score a victory. By microwaving my injured SCVs away from the cannon shots, I'm able to end the rush at a low cost. In truth, that seemed like an exceptionally weak attack. Was Excel hyping this kid up for nothing? I end up losing only 3 of my workers by the time his single cannon is dead. Now there's that probe. There it is. With the probe down, there's no way he'll be able to drop down any more cannons. Still, he's probably planning his next move. I have to decide what comes next. If he's transitioning to something standard, this would be the perfect time to counterattack. His tech has to be lacking. There's no way he'll have strong enough units to defend against a marine attack. And while it seems incredibly unlikely, there's always a chance that he might have another attack ready. If I want to err on the side of caution, I could stay in my base and simply tech up, but that might give him enough time to get back into the game. I should make this call based on what I know about his playstyle. He's an orthodox. So there's no standard play. He likes to rush things. Let's counterattack. I don't want to give Stunt enough time to get back on his feet. Without applying some kind of pressure, he could easily take a blind risk and put us in even footing. His cross-map position is guaranteed due to the map's vision. Whoa, shit, zealots, how? And again, I took my eyes off my main army long enough that it ran to a cannon's position at the top of Stunt's choke point. I desperately try to pull my units back in time to defend, but the damage is done. Without my economy completely eviscerated and his base well fortified, I have no way to stay in the game. Fuck! God damn it. God damn it. Fuck. But I, always gotta, play the game blind first. I'm not good at StarCraft! And, if you need StarCraft knowledge to play this game and win the matches, I don't know, I suck, in all honesty. My mouse creaks under my grip before I release it and push away from the PC. Even though I was mentally prepared for the rush, he made it work anyway. What a stupid loss. Judging by the swagger in Stunt's walk as he makes his way over to me, he either doesn't notice the frustration I'm feeling or doesn't care. Heh, easy. I'll call that one the Stunt Special. I rub my forehead. Admittedly, this kid is pretty good. Excel was right to put me on his trail. Right, time to pay up. Oh yeah, so listen, I'm thinking of I reach my wallet mid-sentence and freeze. It's not there. Hold up. I pat down my pockets to discover I simply don't have it. Leave it back in my apartment? I didn't know I was showing up to a bet match. Are you serious? You don't have any money? With a blanched expression, I confirm his suspicion with a nod. I can't explain this, really. I didn't know that I was showing up to a bet match. Except he put me on a trail because I'm recruiting for a new team. With a gaggle of middle schoolers egging him on with jeers, he thumbs his nose at me. You're really trying to get out of paying for your loss. That's low. Real low. You could hold my all-in and don't... You couldn't hold my all-in and don't bring your wallet to a bet match? I'm supposed to expect you to organize a team? Yeah, I don't think so. Stunt, wait, we've got... Shit, Jed's still technically on VIP. Can I tell him that she's planning to leave? What if he tells someone? Why didn't I think of this ahead of time? We have some good players about to sign and sponsor in the works. Nothing official. We're trying to keep everything under wraps until then. Yeah, people have tried this sketchy shit with me before. It's not happening. I paid for your PC now. Repay me with this crap. Get lost, lady. Wait, this is a great opportunity. I'm serious. but any hope I have of getting Stunt changed to his mind is drowned by the booze of the middle school cater. You suck. You lost to Stunt. He's the best. Loser, no, you can't buy me a juice. Pay up, loser. I glanced past the chest-high crowd to search for Stunt, but it's too late. He's gone. How did I mess this up so bad? Is it gonna slap me with a game over? Oh shit, it slapped me with a game over. Huh. Retry. That's pretty interesting, actually. So let me just skip through all this and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back to where I was. And apparently this one's the right decision. But that's really cool, it just slaps me with a retry. That's okay. Stay on the defensive. Even though I'm giving our chance to win the game immediately, the safe thing to do is tech up to drop ships. I'm guessing tech up just means to research. Yep. But it looks like I won't need to. My precautionary scout uncovers an ambush waiting in the dark corner of my base. With more than enough units of space to micro my marines, I dispatch his zealots with barely any losses. A cannon rush feint into a proxy gate? Absolutely ridiculous. With his rush routed, Stunt quits out of the game without a GG. I won, with surprising ease, too. Huh. Stunt pushes through the dumbfounded crowd and comes stomping over, fury in his eyes. He didn't really expect to lose. You blindly rush scout the smoke in your base after a cannon rush? Are you kidding me? Who does that? I raise my hand defensively and skirt away from the victory screen splashed across my monitor. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Calm down! It takes like 5 seconds, and you have the reputation for those kind of builds, you know. He makes a disgruntled sound and stares hard at me. Oh my god, what the hell? What are you yelling back there for? Did I tell you to sweep up the back room an hour ago? Stop screaming at our customers and go do something useful, Lord have mercy. Without warning, the woman at the front desk paints Stunt a bright red from across the room. She glares at him for a moment longer before ducking back behind the counter. Talk about lousy bosses. His anger replaced with modesty, Stunt scratches behind his head. The middle schoolers have mostly dispersed, evidently destroyed by the cruel realization that the Protoss god can bleed. Sorry. That's my mom. Anyway, you beat me. Let me go get your cash. His mom? Even worse. I guess I can see the resemblance minus the bleached hair. Explains how I unlocked my PC, at least. Actually, wait. I didn't come here for a bet match. What? But we just played one. I didn't have to pay you then? What? No, I'm recruiting for a new team. Excel mentioned that you were a free agent, and I wanted to see if you'd join up. I guess I thought it'd be funny to trick me into a bet match with you. A foreign team? Why don't you just send me a message or something? No, a Korean one. And Excel said you'd probably assume I was a fangirl and block me. Although I get the feeling that this was just an excuse for this whole setup. Couldn't you just kept this simple? What if I had lost? Oh, if you lost, he would have run away. And we would have gotten the game over. Stunt pauses and reaches for his phone. Distracted or no, he manages to carry on the conversation. Nah, blocking you sounds like something I'd do. Anyway, who else you've got? We've got... Wait, Jack is technically still on VIP. Can I tell someone that she's planning to leave? What if she tells someone? Why didn't I think of this ahead of time? You've got... We have some good players about to sign and a sponsor in the works. Nothing official. We keep everything under wraps until then. Sounds sketchy. A mysterious sponsor and mystery players. He doesn't seem convinced. I can hardly blame him. This sort of thing is unfortunately common in esports. But Excel did vouch for you. That's worth something. And you beat me. You're the future Protoss Bonjour? What? Is that Korean? Yeah, the Korean term for players who dominate StarCraft scene for a long period of time. A Bonjour has a very high win rate. Okay. Once we got 4 players and some management, we're going to pick a team house. You need to live and practice with us. I blink once, look away, and take a tactical pause. Oh, if your mom will let you move out, that is. He raises to my bait, straightens up, both fists clenched. You're damn right she's gonna let me. Alright, consider me signed. If I've got a room and enough money to pay for food, we're in business. Stunt pauses and lowers himself from the tips of his toes. Oh, I forgot he's short. What's the team called, by the way? Like I said, it's a work in progress. I'll let you know when it's picked out. If we're not named yet, I want to say in it. How about Azure Blaze Phoenix Sniper? Ugh, disgusting. What even? Kid, this isn't the shonen anime. I wouldn't mind if it was. Yeah, probably not. While Stunt revels in the afterglow of being signed to a StarCraft team, the thought occurs to me. Wait, don't you go to school? Let's just say I'm between schools right now. I don't bother trying to divulge any more information. If you can live in the team house and perform, that's good enough for me. Some promising young pros deferred school for brood work back in the day, and if StarCraft doesn't work out for him, at least he's got a future cleaning up stomping grounds. Right. The mysteries won't last for long, I promise. I'll be in touch if we need you to show up somewhere. Okay, I'm gonna hit you up for practice games tonight, if that's okay. Be online. Sounds good. Welcome aboard. The fiery protest player lifts his chin for a final grin before heading into one of the PC Bang's back rooms, probably to gather a broom and a dustpan. I graze Stunt's mom with an innocent expression on my way out. She answers my smile with a glare sharp enough to make the hair on the back of my neck stand up. I step outside and suck in a deep breath, relieved. The warm afternoon air is sweet and feels good in my lungs. One down. Cool! You know what? I can end this part here. I feel like if I go any longer, I'm gonna have trouble finding some sort of a good drop-off point, and I do have issues like not finding good drop-off points because I'm like, oh my god, I went past time and I could have ended at this part, but whatever. So I'm gonna end the part here. So again, the gamer terms definitely go over my head, and the minute details to like strategy and things like that, they also go over my head. Again, I've only played StarCraft casually. I've never done it like competitively. Again, it's just personal preference that like competition, like really hardcore competition, kind of ruins the fun of a game. I mean, a game is supposed to be having fun, right? And again, these guys are having fun, but like, I don't know. It's just against my personal philosophy for video games. But whatever, they do what they want, and the story's pretty interesting. I like the characters. Voicing is going to be hard because, again, I'm a guy and I can't really voice. My range isn't great. But again, I'm having a lot of fun. I hope you guys are enjoying it. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to see more from me or from the series, hit the like button and that subscribe button. And you are now exiting the Shadyverse. My name's Shades, and I hope you've enjoyed your day in the shade. See you guys later.